Good evening, everybody. Jewel here with the tropical update, and yes, it's time for us all to pay attention again. Hurricane season is getting at its peak. Seems like it's already been there, doesn't it? Well, we have Tropical Storm Omar, Tropical Storm Nana. We have Paulette and Renee over here in this area right over in C. We'll see if they get names. That's what the next two names will be. After that, can you believe it? We're up to S. We have Sally. So, I mean, we are going through the alphabet, that's for sure this year. Looking like Nana. Now, Nana's going to intensify, probably becoming a Category 1 hurricane. Now, although the convection's weakened somewhat, due to this mid-level dry air entrainment around it, Nana still has enough deep convection over the surrounding low-level center to keep the intensity at 45 knots right now. The upper-level outflow, though, has continued to improve with the associated anticyclone becoming more symmetrical. And another mission is scheduled to go out and check it out. I do believe it will become a hurricane before landfall, though. I think it will remain a Cat 1 with 75-mile-per-hour winds. Now, this could change. You know how it is. It could change. And please, everybody, remember to click Show More for information on each of these systems concerning watches and warnings that are going on with them. Nana, I believe, will come right up over in this area here. Okay? We do have places that are already under watches and warnings. We'll get to those in a minute. Omar should not be a problem to any of us. It is going to go on out and up. And right up in this area, it's going to get sucked up into a low pressure. Way up in the top. Now, right in here, we got a great big high that's going to come down. What is it going to do to these two? We're going to have to wait and see. I do believe that they're going to both try to intensify. They may both get names. They may not. Too early to tell, but we're going to check a whole lot of stuff out. So stick around. And if you haven't subscribed, please do so. I would appreciate that so much. Click subscribe, click the bell, and make sure all is checked off to make sure you get all the videos concerning the weather, regular weather, tropical weather, watches and warnings, anything pertaining to the weather that I put out. Make sure you do that or you won't receive the notifications. Now we will take a look at Omar. The winds are 40 miles per hour. The pressure is 1,007 millibars. Located 35.3 north, 71.5 west. Mine is 35.1 north, 70.2 west. So it's not too far from my house, but it's not bothering me. It's going on out to sea. Only thing Omar is going to do is cause rough surf and dangerous rip currents all up and down the North Carolina coast, moving right on along the Virginia coast, Delaware, southern New Jersey shore. It's just the rip current moving on up to Long Island southern shores also. So everybody be aware, you will have some dangerous rip currents coming up. Nana, Tropical Storm Nana, 50-mile-per-hour winds at this time. Pressure, 1,002 millibars. Located 16.8 north, 79.3 west. Moving west at 18 miles per hour. Now, over here. This is disturbance number 1. Let me see if I can bring this down just a little bit so we can see it all. Right now, disturbance 1 is a area of low pressure. It's a small area, as you can see. It's about midway between the Windward Islands and West Africa. Now, upper-level winds are marginally conducive for some slow development this week as the system kind of meanders around in the tropical Atlantic. 10% in 2 days, 20% in 5 days. I do think it will do a little more before we hear the end of it. We'll have to wait and see. It might die out, but I think it will try to strengthen a little before it does die. I think some wind is going to probably get into it, and this high pressure pushing it down It's going to ride a little ridge of a very low line. So we're just going to have to keep our eyes on it. Then we have disturbance number 2. It's still a tropical wave, and it is still on the coast of Africa. It's going to emerge off the coast of Africa in about a day and merge with a disturbance centered about 200 miles southeast of the Cabo Verde Islands in a couple of days. Now, gradual development is then possible, and this system could become a tropical depression by this weekend while it moves slowly westward over the eastern tropical Atlantic. We really have to watch this, folks. I'm not exaggerating. We got to keep our eyes on it so we can stay safe. 2 days, 0. 5 days, 50% chance. And these two are going to do a dance and probably kind of get entangled within each other. Here's a tracking map from the National Hurricane Center on Omar. Omar is a tropical storm, and it's going to remain that way till about Thursday, and then it's just going to die on out and go on up and out and get entangled in that big low I'm going to show you in a moment. Once again, Omar, no threat to land. Now, when we come to Nana moving westward over the central Caribbean Sea at this time. New tropical storm warning and watches have been issued. Okay? Here we have it. The government of Mexico has issued a tropical storm warning for the southern portion of the Yucatan Peninsula from Puerto Costa Maya southward to Chimula. Now, the government of Guatemala has issued a tropical storm watch for the Caribbean Sea coast of Guatemala. And once again, you can see this right here. Tropical storm warning in effect. These areas here. And a watch for northern Honduras, Roatan Island, Bay Islands of Honduras, Caribbean Sea coast of Guatemala, and Belize. So, everyone in those areas, take heed. It's going to be a hurricane when it goes inland, and you can just believe that. I'm telling you it's going to happen. Or it looks like it now. Now, Nana is moving toward the west and is expected to continue through Thursday. And on the track, Nana will be moving near but north of the coast of Honduras Wednesday and likely approaching the coast of Belize on Thursday. By that time, you could have a Category 1 hurricane. What is going to be affected for hazards? Tropical storm conditions are expected within the warning area by late Wednesday. Tropical storm conditions are possible within the watch areas by late Wednesday also. You could have storm surge of 3 to 5 feet above the normal tide levels along the immediate coast near and to the north of where the center makes landfall. Near the coast, the surge will be accompanied by large and destructive waves. So far as rain goes, Nana is expected to produce rainfall of 3 to 6 inches in Belize, 2 to 4 inches across northern Honduras and the southern portion of the Mexican state of Quintana Roo. And the surf, of course, swells generated by this affecting portions of the southern coast of Jamaica. It will continue into Wednesday morning. These swells are likely to cause life-threatening surf and rip currents. I know you guys like to look at this with me. This is the European model. Here we have Omar. Here we have Nana. Here we have that first disturbance. Here is the one right here. Hadn't quite got off the coast of Africa yet, okay? It will be soon. Moving right off into land here. You might even see some more pop up. You might even see some more pop up. Now, I'm going to set this for the wind gust, okay? Right now, nobody's looking too excited. There's Omar up there. But Nana has gained a little strength right now, okay? According to this model right now, 50 mile per hour winds, and that was in conjunction, same as the National Hurricane Center is reporting now. So, everybody in the Gulf, do not worry. This is not associated with any Omar or Nana or nothing like that. This is just low pressure coming off. Texas having some very bad storms, and that's going to continue for just a little while. Now, I've got this set for Tuesday at 10 p.m. Let's move up. Well, I don't know what happened. Hold on, folks. You ever have one of those days things just don't go right? Well, like I say, this is set for Tuesday at 10 p.m. Let's move it up to Wednesday around 1 p.m. Wednesday afternoon. You can see Omar is moving on out. There's the center right where the hand is. It's moving on up and out. You can see Nana. Still looks like a little storm, but she's got some activity with her. She does have that center of circulation, as you can see, moving on. We go up to Thursday, 1 a.m. in the morning, getting very, very close now to the coastline here. We will move this over just a second and make it a little bit bigger so you can exactly see where it looks like it's going to go in. Not that this is the exact place. It's just a very good area looking like where the center is going to go at the moment. All of this can change, as you know. By 2 p.m. Thursday afternoon, it's made landfall. You can see it still has a circle of circulation going on right here. But this is what it's looking like for Thursday in this area. This right here is just more tropical waves going through. Nothing to worry about. This is just regular stuff going on, folks. As I like to say, it's just the regular stuff happening. Now, as I turn on the pressure gradient right quick, you can see, I want to show you, we have this big high coming down. See, all of this is high, 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 high. And it's going to stretch out for a while, all right? So, everything down below is going to keep being pushed down. We got this little fella here that we've seen. We've got this fella here that's coming off the coast. Let's move it up to Friday around 2 p.m. I don't want to go too far out. You see what happened right then in that length of time? They went together. We have another low that's going to come off up here. They went together, merged in an elongated looking low right in this area. That's what it's looking like. So we'll go up to Saturday morning around 9 a.m. This is on the 5th. Now you can see they've separated again. There's one, there's one. We're still waiting for this one. Okay? There's more out there. More things are going to happen than you just see on the regular National Hurricane Center chart there. But this is what it's looking like. Now when we move up to Sunday around 12 a.m., this is looking like it's picking up some wind gusts now. 41 mile per hour wind gust right up in this area here. This one's still trying to get its act together. I don't know what's going to happen with it. It could run into a problem with dry air, and all of these can have dry air and some sheer wind to get into them at some point. We'll have to wait and see as they move along exactly at that time what it's looking like before we can say this, that, and all the other. So I don't like to go out, but so far we will go out to Sunday the 6th around 8 a.m. in the morning. You can see now this is beginning to try to get together a little better. It does have tropical storm winds now. We will look at the rain and stuff, and you can see it completely has a center of circulation. It reminds me a lot of Hannah, Hurricane Hannah this year, in its size. Hannah was a little hurricane, but yet people died from Hurricane Hannah. Now, as you see right in this area here, this is a little teeny high pressure trying to start. But look, 30.068. This is this big, big high pressure. What is it going to do? It's going to keep everything mashed down here. That's what's going to happen. We'll move up to Sunday night around 9 p.m. Now that little high that was there got up into this area. Now it's a low again. We have 1, 2, 3 lows. We have a little low over here. I don't think it'll amount to a whole lot. And like I say, I don't want to go too far out. But folks, we have got to certainly keep our eyes on these systems, as this one could turn into much, much bigger. I'm just telling you, I hope it does not. It would suit me fine if it blew away tonight. But we've got to watch this, and because you can see it's tracking up this way. riding this line may affect this area here. If it did, many things can happen. I'm not going to say it's going to go in the Gulf or up the coast. It's too far out to tell now. But it's not too far ahead to tell you to make sure, if you live in the Gulf Coast states or on the East Coast states, make sure you have your kit, your plans ready in case you need them. Because here we go again. Everybody have a good evening, a safe evening, a blessed evening. Thank you so much for watching and sharing this information with your family and friends. I appreciate it. Everybody, much peace, love, and kindness may it come your way, and always be blessed. Thanks for watching.